Welcome to those of you just tuning in.
Kipnis. I think Kipnis is a good player.
He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
Need a replay on that? No?
And he misses again, 2-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Man, this graphics are just killer. Love this game.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 281 the average entering play. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A little bouncer. The next 0-2. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's out number 2. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break, finished that off with a powerhouse into the season, one of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Indians lead it 3-0. Here's big Aaron Judge, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's set, and the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Like I said earlier, Kipnis.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
It's Stanton. Center rough.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground.
There's a base hit.
And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Walker, he's a pretty good player. I was glad he ended up in the AU. He's not playing for the Mets, so the Mets are a garbage team. I guess I gotta pause this for a second. I clearly need more coffee.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He has a 3 for 12. He's taken him deep once. From the belt, kicks and deals. Very weakly on the ground.
Diddy foul. Listen, Diddy foul.
The 0-1 on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down, trying to go first to third, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0.
Spanked like a little girl.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
So anybody who's been following my season that I'm playing right now knows that my Philadelphia Philly lineup has been absolutely unstoppable. They've currently won 21 games in a row.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 the count.
Yeah, it's pretty rough there. On B.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled away.
When I was a kid, I used to remember watching Yankees play all the time, like Cheater and
here now the 2-2.
Doc and
swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And there you see the Tribe leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion.
He's tough to pitch to. That is for sure. Definitely tough to pitch to. The controller is currently vibrating like fucking crazy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Ramirez leads off second with nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Mike Napoli now as he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Hot shot to third. Drury fields it cleanly. Go on to first. He'll get the slow-footed Napoli a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Ready for another chance. Rajay Davis, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And it's 1-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Tribe lead this one 4-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
The 1-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Drury aboard here at first with nobody out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah. Down by 4.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the stretch. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
He pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a knee-high fastball. None out, runners at first and second. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Brantley's able to get it in, and that runner will have to hold on at third base.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants to do. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Torreyes carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And a relay home, a tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. First offering on its way. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the... Digging in for his second at-bat.
Off for the Indians, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
He's safe.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well,
Let's take a look at the standings.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Standing in, Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Martinez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, and there's one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. One out, nobody on. Three and 1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Batting third baseman.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into center field. Pham moves over. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Nothing for the Cubs to start. Cards coming up next. You're dialed into MLB Network. Yu Darvish gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
Home run.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Get some hype in the chat for that home run. Can we get an Ozuna in the chat? Ozuna.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Oh, man, that was close. Just got my hand in.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Almora. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
302, 7 homers, 22 RBIs already this season. See if we can add to that right now. Difficulty increased. All right, now we're talking. It's going to get harder now, boys.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 0-1 delivery. Breaking balls in for a strike.
On.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oh, there's a double play ball.
There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Second inning coming up.
Big
it's now 1-0 St. Louis.
1-0 Cardinals. Could have had more than they could have knocked in some runs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Let's strike out some Cubbies. Some good hitters in the zone. And I pitch on the high difficulty zone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He has 9 base hits in 36 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Wilson Contreras will be next. 3-1. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Wilson Contreras becomes the first out of the inning.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Schwarber on second. Rizzo is over at first with 1 away. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes on 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals,